one thinking, okay, now I won't ever have to get him a new cage. Like, it's fucking ginormous. This dumbass keeps climbing to the very top of this shit, and he's too small to, like, make the curve to go from the side to the top. And
You could teleport to me, by the way.
he'll try to, like, bomb himself all the way to the bottom of the fucking cage.
Jeez.
Oh, so we got a little debate going on in chat now, Venom.
What?
So okay, so let me scroll a little bit and read here. Okay, so they say so Joy says they really do, like as in they really do make good games. But Venom fired off and said yes they do, but I also have to agree with Venom. And then Joy goes, yeah, Daka also makes a very good point. And so Weeboo then fires off with, yep, that's true. And then they both agree, but then they are like, in the end, they both have a very good point. And I have to agree, we do make very good points. I think sometime after, like, maybe Fallout 4, maybe Skyrim, I'm not too sure. I really hope the new Skyrim coming out is their recovery. But I have to agree with you, Venom, you are right. They have dropped the ball a few times. I have yet to try out Fallout 76. I do play a lot of ESO online, so I like it, but I'm a big fan of MMOs. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I don't know if you've ever played it, but I grew up
I played
playing,
ESO a lot.
like, yeah, and I also grew up playing games like RuneScape, and then after RuneScape there was I'm drawing a blank. Give me a second. Oh my lord! If my father was here, he'd be able to say. I've played Guild Wars also. There's just a lot of games I've played that I've truly enjoyed. I'm a big MMO fan. But you know, I have to say I do agree. We both make really good points, but I really hope that the new Elder Scrolls 6 coming out really does redeem themselves. Because I've heard a lot of good stuff, but also a lot of bad stuff about Fallout 76. They're like, oh, well, it's like ESO. Some people are like, oh, it's not really like ESO. I don't know. I've never played it. I'm not going to agree, disagree. I'm not even going to start even a conversation on it. What I will say is I do like ESO. Their microtransactions are fucking ruthless. I could care less for them.
Oh, yeah.
But I do say it has got a good story. It really does fill you in because it is taking place before all the others. Yep. I'm stoking the fire now.
So let me just say, I don't mean to. I'm not saying I cannot stand Bethesda. I love Bethesda games. I love the Fallout series. I feel like they kind of sound like a broken record. They did fuck up with 76. I don't know, man. I feel like they just in recent years have gotten too greedy and lazy. I love them as a company. They drop some badass games, but they phoned it in. They said, okay, we've got a bunch of people that will just spend the money on a half-developed game. Fuck it, spend it, and we'll fix it later. And then they never fucking fix it later. And then the hardcore fans like me, who have loved them for years and bought all their fucking games, end up just in the position I'm in, where I'm like, yeah, you guys aren't really here for the fans.
And I agree. I think that's now. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I feel like that is why Microsoft bought them out. A lot of people bash on Microsoft, but Microsoft makes some pretty decent games. Here recently, have they stepped their game building? I have no idea what killed me, but okay. Has Microsoft stepped up their? Man, well, I just lost all that stoking ability. Damn. Anyways, but I'm following all of you. So Microsoft was building some pretty good games. Did they make some not so great games back in the day? Yeah, they did. But who didn't? Who didn't? When you're starting out like that, who didn't? Not everybody has funding like Amazon, who drops New World and it's a fucking goddamn. But that's the problem. Is it's not. It's not when they were starting out. They were already well-funded, well-developed. They had the foothold, and then they made the conscious decision to be lazy and to phone it in. And you're like, people will buy a game half-developed. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll make the changes we need to make based on development along the way, or based on feedback along the way.
then they just never did. Like, they just decide, okay, we're gonna move on, and then the people that bought the game that had high hopes for it are like, okay, well now I'm just stranded with this bullshit. Like, that's just that's
I
fucked up.
spent $60 on this half bake. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, and you are right. You are right.
The $60. It's like, okay, I bought this because I had high hopes for your company, and like you guys have always done good things, and now it's just fucked. It's just a game that I played for a few hours, you know, few dozen hours, excuse me, and now it's just like I can't go anywhere with it. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of it is like they try to rely on the, oh, well, you get more hours if you play with friends, but like that only gets you so far.
Yeah, and you're right. You are very right.
This dude just goes, no. Yes. These two arguing back and forth in game chat.
I thought I was far enough away from that Venom.
I gotcha. You're never far enough away from me.
No, and y'all are right. You are right, Vibu, and so are you, Joy. I do agree with them. They really did drop the ball. But I guess, unfortunately, I'm one of those suckers. No matter how many times Bethesda or ZeniMax or now Microsoft, who has acquisitioned them, no matter how many times they drop a game, I'm gonna buy it. I am. Mainly due to the fact.
So how many times did you buy Skyrim? Because they dropped that bitch like fucking 4 or 5 different times, dude.
Well, so I bought it once, and then I think I bought all their DLC content when it came out. Now I didn't have to buy it the third or fourth time because, for whatever reason, they released it for free on fucking. What is it, Game Pass or whatever, and then that last time they released it on Game Pass, it was like discounted by like almost fucking 40-50%, so I ended up spending only like fucking $16 on it, and I was like, fuck it, it's a good deal. It was a damn good deal, because all I had was the original game, and don't ask me how, because I couldn't tell you how when I knew I owned all of it at one point. That dude's just chasing me down.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's almost like Destiny. Like, okay, it's it's discounted by like 40-50%, but you've already bought the entire game twice at this point. So like, okay, yeah, I'm buying it for half off, but you've already bought it twice. It just doesn't. Now you bought the game 2.5 times. For what?
And like I said, I mean, I am a sucker. I guess, unfortunately, I'll always buy it. But I've always been a big Bethesda fan since the very first fucking Elder Scrolls game to ever drop. I've always been a big fucking fan, and I couldn't tell you why or how, or maybe it's just the fact that I enjoy I really couldn't tell you. I guess I just enjoy the feel of the video game. I don't know, but I will always fucking buy the game when it comes out, even if I know that it could be trash.
That's what they count on, and that's why they put in less and less effort. It's because they're like, okay, we already have this fan base of diehard fans that will spend the money no matter what, because they trust us as a brand, as a company. So let's just half-ass it. Fuck it, they'll buy it anyway, right?
Yeah, and like I said, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And like I said, I guess it's mainly just due to the fact that I'm a sucker for a Bethesda game, no matter what it is. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Will I buy it every time they drop that motherfucker brand new for $60? No. Fuck no. Seeing as how I own the newer system, I will wait until that motherfucker comes out digital. For one, it doesn't take CDs. For two, I've learned my lesson. I'm 30 years old. I've been playing video games since the Nintendo 64, not the color, the 64.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, I've been playing video games since the 64, the color, and the Sega.
How long did it take you to learn that lesson, right? Let's do the math. If it took you
High
buying
school.
that game, if it took you buying
High
that
school.
same game 2.5 times, right? So 2.5 times, let's multiply that 2.5 times by how many people bought the game?
So I won't lie. The first 2 times I bought Elder Scrolls, right, necessarily was not initially Elder Scrolls is doing. I didn't buy it because I was like, oh, I already got it, I'm gonna buy it again. So when I bought Elder Scrolls, I bought it in CD form. Then I got into this really weird pickle where I was living on a buddy's couch. And long story short, I'm not gonna go into details. Long story short, I was like, fuck it, I need cash. So I like sold off my Xbox and all my games. The second time I bought Elder Scrolls was because obviously I didn't own the game because I bought it in CD form. And I sold all that shit. So when I bought it a second time, I needed the game back. I was like, it's a game I enjoy playing. I'm going to buy it. So when I bought it, I bought all of its DLCs. Now, I don't know what happened, and I'm pretty positive it's Microsoft's doing. Somewhere along the line between transferring my account from one system, from the 360 to the Xbox One X to the Xbox One S, and then again when the newer systems came out, not the XS and nothing like that, just the newer systems before that, I lost it somewhere. I couldn't tell you how, couldn't tell you when, but I lost it somewhere. So I was like, fuck it, I will buy it this last time because it's on sale. I will not buy this game again.
We're in a dungeon.
That's the only reason why it's been bought 3 times. I'm
yeah,
spawning in.
if I just fast travel to this. So
that's the only reason why I bought it the way I did.
But that's the thing, right? Is like I don't mean to seem like I'm attacking you, right? But what I'm saying is, in general, right? The people that have a similar story to you, or like because the regular one didn't work on the XS, or like you needed to buy the new version to play it on the new system, and like all these other things, like they made so much money off of the exact same game. They didn't have to reformat anything. They didn't have to redo nothing. They just kept microwaving the same fucking title and selling it back to people as I mean, not a new product, but I mean, essentially just making refreshed money off the same game. So they got greedy and they said, fuck it, we can just keep doing this. Let's just keep doing it.
And you are very right. You are. And you were very much right on that. That's why I was saying I was agreeing. Woo!
And it's a love-hate relationship. I still love Bethesda, but I hate the bullshit. They make good-ass games. I just wish they went back to, like, the original Fallout, where it was, the games were so good and it had so much content and so much playability. Like, I got so many hours of gameplay out of the first few Fallouts. And then 76 was just a cop-out.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. I haven't played it. I think I've got it downloading or something. But, I got you.
They fucked me up. I got mortared and little kamikaze dudes.
I haven't played it, but I do get it downloaded. I am going to try it out. My cousin was like, hey, I really... cool, poison. My cousin was like, I really want to play this game, but like, I'd like to have someone to have some content with. And I was like, oh wait, you streamed? He goes, yeah. And I was like, oh dude, I stream too. Oh, party chat disconnected. They hate me. That's what happened, guys. All the heat. All the heat.
Sorry, I had to revive that.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
You just said hold still, dude. I just stopped dead in my tracks. Just stopped moving. I was taking hella damage, and I just didn't move. I took your word for it, man. I was like, all right, you know it's good.
Oh man.
Yo, I'm crying. Oh, that was good shit. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Give me just a second. I don't know what that was, but that looked good. Blood-bathed Enigma Cube. This fucking Hellraiser? The shit? Blood Surge's Nova Echo. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. I'm good. I changed my mind. I lied.
That's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it looked good on the ground. It was all super shiny and shit.
Alright.
Might as well call it the Bethesda Cube. Looks super good from far away, and then once you picked it up and read the description, it was shit.
Oh shit. But you know, like your love-hate relationship is like mine with fucking Activision. I fucking hate the Call of Duty games with a passion. Fucking hate them. But I'll buy
Dude,
those
when they were
motherfuckers
passing
because I
it
want
back
to play
and forth
zombies.
between Activision and Treyarch, dude, can we just say fuck Treyarch real quick? Cause fuck Treyarch.
I only bought the game for zombies, so I mean that was the only reason why I bought the fucking
Their
game.
first
I
couple
didn't
zombies
care
were good,
for
and
it.
then they became booty ass bullshit. I'll be honest.
Oh hell yeah. Oh,
That's
hell
just
yeah.
how I feel.
That's why I haven't bought one fucking Call of Duty game since Call of Duty 3 or Black Ops 3.
Modern Warfare
not even Call
2
of Duty 3.
is the OP original ass fucking greatest Modern Warfare, in my opinion. Modern
It's
Warfare
the
2 with the
unfortunate-
intervention and the Barrett 50 cal. Dude, listen, the AUG. Don't get me started. That was my shit.
I just can't find myself to buy it. I pretty much, my buddy was like, well, what happens when they hire you? And I'd be like, dude, I would never work for them, so it would never happen. And he was like, why? It's money. And I was like,
the
look,
original Modern Warfare 2. The original.
Oh yeah, the original? Yeah, that's where it was at. Hell yeah.
Yeah, with like Wasteland and Derailed
Yo.
and all that shit. That one. Not the new one. The new one's eh. I played it. It's I mean, Call of Duty will never be the same. But I definitely feel like original Modern Warfare 2 was peak was peak Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 was okay. I played Black Ops 2 like a son of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the first Treyarch game I really got into for the actual game and not just zombies. Where's this spear shot?
I was gonna say, I think.
Oh, it was hiding in the fucking corner.
I think Black Ops 2 was probably the first game I played that I truly played for the story, and not just fucking not just zombies. But I mean, like, that's why I'm like, you'll never catch me buy one because I don't care for it. I don't. I think that they are trash. Activision in a whole is just shit. Even after Blizzard acquisitioned them, I don't think I could play it. I mean, nothing changed. Even after Blizzard acquisitioned their asses, I just cannot bring myself to buy the game. I don't care for them. They've just burnt their reputation into the dirt. It really was.
I don't know why they thought that that was going to be a thing. Like, Blizzard just doesn't seem like a Call of Duty type of company.
No, I think they acquiesced them to try to save the title. But honestly, there's no saving something that the company itself has done burnt into the ground.
Yeah, you can only redo it so many times.
Yeah. Like I said, after Black Ops 3, I quit buying it because honestly, zombies were trash after that, and I didn't care for it.
I was mad as hell that they got rid of the Nazi in the title, dude. Come on, man. How you, like,
yeah.
You don't like Nazis, so you're gonna make them not Nazis? It's giving you an excuse to kill the Nazis. Why is this a problem?
Yeah.
It made no fucking sense to me. They're like, oh, the word Nazis is a problem. Okay, so buy the game and shoot them. Like, it's a thing you don't like, and it's giving you an excuse to kill them. To shoot them in the fucking face. What's the problem?
It's
racist.
It's true.
Who doesn't? It's racist. Okay, so shoot the racist pricks. It's an excuse. They're right there. They line up. You can fucking blow their heads off and be like, I killed 3,000 Nazis today, bro. And that's a light day. that's phenomenal.
People are crazy.
We're offended. Alright. I'm offended that you're offended. How about that?
I'm offended that you're offended.
I'm offended that I haven't gotten to kill a Nazi in a few fucking decades, bro. What the fuck? That was such bullshit. I'm just sorry. I just had to let that out real quick. It's fucked
Oh,
up.
good.
I love killing Nazis. Call me fucking Hugo Stiglitz.
Oh, y'all are a little way ahead of me.
Where is this dude?
I'm on my way.
He's over here in this corner. I got him.
Yay! Another statue! I
can't lift more.
Oh shit! I
Slow
can't
as
carry him
shit. I'm coming. Yes, I am speed.
Gotta wait for
Hold on.
Murdoch.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's full. I'm good. Still got a couple of few.
Let me get to y'all, and then I
will.
will teleport to town real quick.
Okay.
Do you, boo boo?
I don't know why, but every time you say that, I'm like, hey, boo-boo, how you doing?
Hey, boo boo, how you like a picnic basket? I don't think the ranger would like that, Yogi. With his nasally ass little soy boy voice. Are we jumping in?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he'll still get the experience, right?
Well, as long as he's in here, but not when he's out there. But did he not come back? Oh.
No, he said he was gonna run to us and then teleport. That's why I was still standing out here. You jumped in to fight the guy.
We did nothing. It's okay. We did
I thought
nothing.
we were waiting.
What
for
happened
him.
in there? Nothing happened.
There was a misunderstanding. That's fine. Give me a couple minutes. I will be right back.
Okay.
Forge awaits your return.
Murdoch, are you still there?
Yeah. Sorry, I jumped to town real quick and then
okay.
walked away, but I come back and I'm like, oh, so they jumped in without me, huh? Killed this boss without me, huh?
That was my fault. I just saw you run up and like right behind the door. I'm like, oh, okay, so he's here. And I was like, oh, what? Yeah, it totally like went past my head. It's like, oh yeah, he's got to go to town. Now we
You're a
gotta
terrible
wait for-
person.
Yeah, I know.
Holy
to,
shit, you actually waited for me? Jesus Christ, I thought you would have been halfway to the fucking next dungeon by now.
Shut up!
But Weeboo and Joy said that it had something to do with Germany. Now, to touch up on that is a lot of people don't understand.
Fuck
that
your. I'm sorry. Wait
a
a
lot,
minute.
a lot of people don't understand is that. Oh, we're dead. So a lot of people don't understand.
Holy shit!
If you go to Germany, like, you will not find anything that deals with Hitler's regime or any of the Nazis. Fuck, dude, it's not even taught in our schools. So, due to the fact that, like, it was... Party chat disconnected, guys. It was like
weird. Why do you keep leaving the party? What's going on?
I'm DCing. It's 110 right now. It's hot as fuck here. But yeah, what a lot of people don't understand is that in Germany and stuff, when video games are created, like, oh dude, I have no idea what even killed me. When video games are created, it has anything to do with like the Nazi regime period. It can't be in it. It can't be in a video game. So they create a game for us Americans who enjoy something like that, but then they have to go and create a whole new version of that game. So I think it was Activision's way of like eluding it completely. We both just died. What the fuck? Yeah, it's exactly. Was eluding it completely from the process of having to build not necessarily two different games, but build two different cutscenes, two different map variants, blah 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 blah. Right? So I mean, which is cool, it's whatever. But
I want to kill Nazis.
Don't get me wrong, I want to kill Nazis too, but I guess it was just an easy way of like having because there are rules that specifically dictate to certain countries.
There
there
are rules
Germany,
to
Italy,
not killing all the Jews in your country, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not being
all of a sudden now we have to fucking abide by your rules? Fuck you. You tried abolishing an entire fucking generation of people, bro. Fuck out of here. We gotta all of a sudden adhere to your fuck no.
Oh, I died again. You're not wrong.
You're
not wrong. But a lot of it had to do with like that it wasn't necessarily like Germany's call. Yeah, fuck me, I couldn't escape that if I wanted to. It wasn't like Germany's call to execute an entire race of people.
Leave me alone.
But
I know it didn't have to do with all of Germany, so then why is all of Germany offended that there's fucking Nazis in a video game?
Because
not all of you had to do with it.
Because
it was just a select handful.
It was
thus
the winning
Nazis.
axis.
They're not
it was
German zombies. They're
you're
not
right.
German Nazi zombies. They're
but
just
you're right,
Nazi
but
zombies.
It had to do with the Axis's power, or the Allies' power of winning, not Axis. It was the Allies' power of winning.
Sounds like a bunch of fuzzy-ass bullshit. Is what
the Allies
what
never
it
wanted
like
that to happen again, so they were like, well, this can't be allowed. So it's not even talked about. It's not taught about. But in my head, I'm like, so it's okay to discuss it and teach it in our schools, but you can't discuss it and teach it in Germany's schools. And it's not. It's not. I guarantee you. I got friends who in Germany are like, they're like, you learn about that? You learn about the Holocaust? And it's like almost offensive to them. And I'm like, yeah, we do. And they're like,
because y'all
fucked
up.
Why? And I was like,
would you want to talk about if your father was a Nazi and stuff? Would you want to talk about him?
Yes.
I died. Those fucking demons ran me down, dude. You know what I mean? And I was
that dude's a piece of shit.
I was like, I guess it's taught so we Americans know the difference between,
I
guess, tyranny and good.
So wait a minute. So if you want to be like, okay, would you want to talk about your father if he was a Nazi? How about the fact that we took a whole bunch of Nazi scientists and one of them became the head of our fucking NASA program?
Yeah.
No? Nobody wants to talk about that?
I'm just saying, look, I only know what it's told over there. And to them, it's a sin to talk about
but that's
it
what I'm
almost.
saying.
I'm like,
they're
oh
like,
my
we don't want to
Lord.
talk about it, but then it's fine for us to talk about the NASA program when the head of the NASA program was fucking a Nazi that we pulled over here, and we're like, yeah, you work for us now. He was a Nazi. Like,
I think a lot of their scientists though were doing shit against their will. It's been a hot second since I've read up on the whole World War II Nazi history
100%.
era. But I know a lot of that was
against they just work for me, or I'm gonna murk your whole family. You work for the guy. But once you're labeled a Nazi, you're a Nazi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pick and choose.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm just saying. I just know what it's been told in other countries. And I'm like, that's wild. Like, that's really wild. Because in America, it is talked about. It is. I mean, in Great Britain, it's talked about. I mean, in Russia, it's talked about. I think the only couple of countries that it's not talked about are the Axis countries. So it should be like Italy, I think Germany, and I think there's one more. I don't remember. I want to say Japan, maybe. I can't remember, but. It's really wild.
There's a lot of reasons Japan doesn't talk about shit.
Oh, I mean, Japan got their asses whooped. That's for one. But
They got 2 sons dropped on them, so they're just kind of hanging out, minding their own business. They don't say shit.
Yeah, it's a.
But there's a reason
really
why they
wild.
say the victory writes the story. You know?
Oh yeah. No, I mean you're right. You are very right. It's just really wild because a lot of people like, well, that's really dumb. Like they don't learn about it, and I'm like, I don't think it is. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to relive that. I wouldn't want to talk about that. I wouldn't even want that discussed in my schools. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, your great almighty savior Hitler was like, we're gonna kill all of them because they're impure. Impure of what? Like, what did they do? I'm being ran down by these fucking. I'm gonna die! Woo!
Better not.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Better not.
Nope. I just got fucked up. As soon as I came back through the portal, they all spawned around me. I got fucked up.
Filthy shaman.
So,
Get out of here.
but yeah, it's really wild, dude. It's really wild. It just blows my mind sometimes when you like the first time I learned about that. Like I was telling my buddy like about this video game and like the level and whatnot. He goes, "It has Nazis flags in it," and I was like, "Yeah, why wouldn't it?" He goes, "Because my video game does it," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I think I was playing
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein is exactly what I was playing. Yep. And I was like,
Yep.
"What do you mean
Of
it
course
doesn't have it
because
in there?"
Wolfenstein's a dope ass game.
And he was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well," he's like, "Mine doesn't have that in there." He's like, He's like, "Fuck, Hitler's name ain't even the Alf, isn't even the Führer. It's like it's something else." And I was like, "What?"
Which
I
is
don't know what I
weird. 'Cause
died
that's what
by.
that entire game is about. That
Hitler,
whole game.
yeah.
That's the whole premise.
It was just really wild. It caught me off guard. I was like, "Dude, that's fucking Bonicle, dude." I was like, "What the fuck?" He was just like, "Yeah." He's like, "It's just how it is over here." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Dude, we don't even learn about it in school." He's like, it's just a part of history that Germany country wants to expunge 100%. And I was like, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I get it. But at the same time, I'm just like, that's wild.
Not really though. Because you should be trying to teach those people, like, listen, this is what happened. We fucked up. This is why they came over and fucked us up. We should probably not do that again.
This bad. No do again.
Yeah, honestly though, like, America came over here and fucked us up, and here's why. So let's not do that. Like, I mean, and it's like when anything bad happens in America, it's not like we just like expunge it and we're like, oh, that never happened. That's all we talk about. That's all we fucking talk about. We throw that shit into the news, into the media, and the whole nine, and we make sure that people know that that's what fucking happened.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just really wild. It threw me off for a loop. I was like, that's not something I expected to ever hear. But I mean, like
I'm
I said,
fucked up right
like,
now about it. That's crazy.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I get it. I understand it. It makes sense of why you wouldn't want to talk about it. But I think it should be taught. But I mean, it's just not something they teach over there. A lot of the like students and whatnot, he was telling me he didn't really learn about it until they went to like Switzerland or Finland or something like that. That's where all your Nazi museums are.
One of the neutral countries that
Yeah,
wanted nothing to fucking do with it is now deciding to talk shit.
Well, not necessarily talk shit. That's just where all of the Nazi museums are for people in Germany and Norway that want to go learn about it. That's where it's at. That's where they go learn from it at. And I'm just like, that's wild. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I get it, but I'm like, damn, like, weren't they neutral? Like,
didn't you guys just turn a blind eye and say, we don't know what's going on, we want nothing to do with this, and now you guys want to be like, oh, hey, here's what happened. Fuck